Close your eyes for a moment and picture this. South India, 14th century. A land of temples, rivers, and flourishing cities, now caught in a storm of invasions and decline. The mighty Hoysala Empire, once a powerful force, has crumbled. The Delhi Sultanate, expanding with fury from the north, casts its shadow over the Deccan. Chaos reigns, hope fades, but in the heart of this darkness, something extraordinary is about to rise.
The early 1300s were a time of turmoil for South India. With the fall of the Hoysalas and Yadavas, northern invaders, especially from the Delhi Sultanate, swept down with unmatched brutality. Temples were raided, kingdoms shattered, and culture threatened. But out of this destruction, two brothers, Harihara and Bukka, emerged. Once captured and converted by the Delhi Sultanate, they escaped and returned to their roots with a burning desire to protect their land, their people, and their faith.
In the aftermath of destruction, when kingdoms lay in ruins and faith trembled under the weight of foreign conquest, two brothers dared to dream. Harihara and Bukka, once prisoners of the Delhi Sultanate, now free and fueled by purpose, returned to their homeland, determined to reclaim what was lost. But even the bravest warriors need wisdom. And theirs came in the form of a sage, Vijayanagara. A scholar, a spiritual guide, and a political visionary, Vijayanagara wasn't just their mentor. He was the architect of an idea that South India could rise again, not with revenge, but with resilience. That a new empire could stand, not just to fight, but to flourish. In 1336, that idea took form. On the banks of the sacred Tungabhadra River, under the shadow of ancient hills, Harihara and Bukka laid the first foundation stones of a new capital. Not just any capital, but the heart of a new empire, Vijayanagara. It wasn't just a political move, it was a cultural revival, a spiritual stand, a declaration that the soul of the South would not be erased. And so amidst stone and spirit, a city was born. Vijayanagara, the city of victory, not just over enemies but over despair, a symbol of unity, of resistance, of renaissance. What began as a dream was now destiny. More than just a kingdom, Vijayanagara was a living statement, a proud roar across the world that the spirit of South India would never be broken. Every stone of Hampi whispered stories of resilience, every towering temple shouted the glory of faith, and every bustling marketplace sang the melodies of a thriving culture. The empire was not merely about battles and fortresses, it was about preserving an identity. It was a fortress of hope when the world around it seemed to crumble. The themes of nationalism, unity, and cultural pride were not just ideas. They were etched into sculptures, immortalized in inscriptions, and celebrated through poetry and music. From the gleaming swords of warriors defending their homeland to the masterful hands of sculptors crafting divine beauty, every citizen of Vijayanagara carried the empire's spirit within them. And through them, the soul of a civilization continued to shine, brighter, stronger, and everlasting. In the next episodes, we'll dive deeper into how this empire expanded, flourished under legendary kings like Krishna Deva Raya, and ultimately faced its tragic fall. But today, remember this: from the ashes of chaos rose a city of victory. If you enjoyed this video and want to explore more powerful stories from history, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Mindfuel. There's so much more coming your way.